Welcome back to our channel. Today we are discussing the scenario based interview questions for AWS Solution Architect. You can download the complete list of scenario based questions from the link provided in the description. Let's understand the scenario first. You are tasked with designing a serverless architecture for a globally distributed, event driven application. The application processes events from various sources, performs real time analytics, and triggers downstream actions. The company wants to achieve high availability, scalability, and cost effectiveness while ensuring minimal latency for event processing. Now, focus on the requirement. Our requirement here is process events from different sources in real time, ensure low latency event processing globally, implement scalability to handle varying event loads, optimize costs by leveraging serverless architecture. As a AWS solution architect, how should you approach this? Here are the below components you should select. First, start with event ingestion. Utilize Amazon Inesys data streams or Amazon Event Bridge for ingestion events from different sources. Implement AWS Lambda for serverless event driven computing to process events in real time. Global distribution. Leverage AWS Global Accelerator for low latency access to Lambda functions globally. Deploy Lambda functions in multiple AWS regions to process events closer to the source and reduce latency. Event processing and analytics. Use AWS Lambda for event processing, allowing automatic scaling based on demand. Implement AWS Inesys data analytics for real time SQL queries and analytics on streaming data. Store analytics results in Amazon Dynamo DB or Amazon S3 for low latency access. Scalability. Auto-scale Lambda functions to handle varying workloads. Configure Amazon Inesys data streams and analytics for automatic scaling based on incoming data volume. Use AWS step functions to orchestrate complex workflows and manage dependencies between serverless functions. Next is cost optimization. Leverage serverless computing with AWS Lambda, where you only pay for the compute time consumed. Optimize costs by using provisioned capacity for Amazon DynamoDB or Amazon Aurora Serverless for databases. Use AWS budgets and AWS Trusted Advisor to monitor and manage costs effectively. Security. Implement AWS Identity and Access Management IAM to manage permissions and control access to resources. Use AWS Key Management Service KMS for encrypting sensitive data at rest and in transit. Enforce fine grained access control using AWS IAM. Monitoring and logging. Utilize Amazon CloudWatch for monitoring Lambda functions, performance, Inesys data streams, metrics, and other AWS resources. Implement AWS X-Ray for tracing and debugging distributed serverless applications. Set up CloudWatch alarms for automatic notification of any abnormal behavior. Disaster recovery. Replicate Lambda functions and event processing infrastructure across multiple AWS regions for disaster recovery. Implement versioning and cross region replication for critical data stored in Amazon S. This serverless architecture provides a scalable, cost effective, and globally distributed solution for real time event processing. It allows for dynamic scaling, cost optimization, and efficient processing of high throughput events from various sources. Adjustments can be made based on specific event processing requirements and data sources. Do you have any better solution in your mind? Please write that in the comment section. We can discuss it further. If you want to go for any AWS certifications, you can find current, valid, and updated question tutorials in the description. All the best.